Hi guys, welcome back to Dimitra's Dishes. Today I'm going to teach you how to preserve feta by making marinated feta. Now marinated feta is delicious. It is a great gift to give a hostess if you're going to somebody's house. It's just a great holiday gift to give, and the holidays are really right around the corner, but it's just nice to have all the time in your fridge too because it makes a delicious appetizer. The leftover oil makes for delicious salad dressing. So yummy. You might already have all the ingredients on hand. And this idea came to me to share this video with you because when I was teaching you how to preserve your herbs just a few episodes back, in the comment section, a few people asked me to teach you how to preserve feta. Feta cheese is not a cheap ingredient to have, especially if you're buying the good quality stuff. And if you leave it in your fridge and you don't use all of it at once, it does tend to go bad quickly and easily. So we don't want that happening. We do not want to throw food away or money in the garbage. So really all you need is a few ingredients: some really good olive oil, your favorite herbs, some black peppercorns, maybe some red chilies, and whatever your favorite herbs and spices are. You just throw everything together in a container. You leave it out at room temperature for a couple hours and you refrigerate it for days and days and days and sometimes weeks. It really never lasts that long in my house. Let's go over the ingredients of what I'm using to make this so we can get started. So we're gonna need some peppercorns. I have black peppercorns, but colorful peppercorns are perfect in this. Some dried rosemary. We're gonna use the zest of a lemon. I also have some fresh herbs here. This is fresh rosemary and fresh oregano. I have some dried chili peppers. These are from my backyard, but you can get them from the supermarket. Chunks of good quality feta cheese, and extra virgin cold pressed olive oil with whatever containers that you're going to be preserving your feta in. Now I like to cut my feta cheese into little cubes between 1.5 to 2 inches, but if you're going to store it in a big container such as something like this one, then you can literally just take the whole chunk or cut it into a few smaller chunks and put it in the container and layer it. But I'm gonna do it into cubes because I think it just looks nicer and it's easier to serve. Once you have all of your feta cut into cubes, you can go ahead and start layering your flavors into your little jars. So I'm gonna put 2 of these red pepper chilies in here. I'm gonna add some dried rosemary to the bottom, the feta cheese. I also like the really fresh flavor of lemon zest, so I'm gonna zest a little bit in here. And a few black peppercorns. Then I'm going to top it off with really good quality olive oil, Greek olive oil. And that's it. I'm going to cover it and I'm going to keep making this. You could do all different flavor combinations or you can keep everything the same. In this one, I'm going to put some fresh rosemary. I'm also going to put a little sprig of fresh oregano. And then I'm just going to pack the feta cheese in there. I'm going to drop some peppercorns and some lemon zest and then top it off with some olive oil. Who would not want to receive this beautiful thing as a gift? You can, before you give this as a gift, it would be nice to label it. Get a little label, write marinated feta on there. You could even write dimitrasdishes.com in the back so that way they can go and get some ideas on what to do with that. And just like that, you have such a beautiful little gift to give someone and they're going to appreciate it and think of you each time they use it. Once you put all of the flavors together, all of your favorite flavors together, then go ahead and leave it out at room temperature for a few hours so that way all of the flavors can come together. Then you can store it in your refrigerator literally up to at least 2 weeks. It really never lasted that long in my fridge, but I'll tell you that it does taste better as it sits. This is one of those things that you don't want to get to for at least 2 to 3 days. So make sure if you are serving this at a party or if you are bringing it to somebody's house, make it about a week before you bring it out or take it there so that way it just tastes delicious when they go and take some of this feta out. Some really good additions to this marinated feta would be roasted garlic. I do have a video teaching you how to roast garlic beautifully and how to save that. I'll post that in the card section up above. But roasted garlic, preserved lemons, so many things. Let me know what your favorite things to add are in the comment section down below. Also, let me know if you want me to share with you my delicious baked feta and olives recipe. It is a great appetizer, but if you're just gonna serve this as an appetizer, just take it out, put it on a plate, put some olives around it, some toasted bread and vegetables, and serve it as a starter, and your guests are gonna definitely love it. I'm gonna go in and take a bite. Before I take a bite, let me tell you this, that You should keep in mind that olive oil, when it is refrigerated, it is going to solidify a little bit. It's going to get hard and it's going to congeal. So just make sure right before you're going to go and serve it, or even if you're going to bring it to somebody's house, take it out a couple of hours before you do that, so that way it can come to room temperature and it can melt again. I'm going to go ahead and take a bite. I love rosemary and olive oil, you guys. The flavor of feta is just delicious as it is, but once it sits in all of these flavors, it just intensifies and gets so much better. I think you guys are gonna love it. You can print this method out. It's not really a recipe, but you can print it out on my website, dimitrasdishes.com. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below, and thumbs up if you like the video. I will see you guys next time. Yes, us.